Okay. Hold on, is this good? I'm happy with this. This is good enough. Right, I need to remember I have a mic or else that ain't gonna be good. Why is this piece of hair sticking out? Oh, you know what? I don't even care. I've looked a lot worse. Welcome back everyone to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today, listen, where do I even begin? As you can see from the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about how I'm burnt out because yesterday it was like the beginning of being burnt out and I was like, okay, I'm not fully there. Like I can still, you know, get what I need to get done, but I'm very, very close to being burnt out. And this morning I woke up, everything was fine, one thing ticked me off, and now I'm burnt out. I feel like I literally can't flipping do anything. So that is what today's video is about. Because a lot of the time, oh yeah, and if my bed creaks throughout this entire video, then you know what, you're gonna have to put up with it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about how I'm feeling recently and how I'm feeling burnt out and how I'm feeling like I literally wanna, because like I'm all about being authentic and telling you guys the real me and just showing you guys what my reality is. And I think these videos are really iconic because I'll be able to look back on them in the future. So yeah, I've got a bunch of topics here which I'm just going to be talking about, and I've got my pillow set up right here, so I'm going to sit back. Hopefully the camera isn't too far away. I feel like that is way too far away. This is so unfortunate, but what am I meant to do? I can't bring you guys any closer. Hold on, let me try. Right, that didn't do a lot. This is the absolute closest, so we're just gonna have to put up with it. Anyway, let's get into today's video. If you guys like my video, please make sure you like and subscribe because listen, I show up every single week for you, and even on the days where I do feel burnt out, I'm still posting, I'm still editing, I'm still uploading. So show me some love, show me some respect. Thank you. Oh, don't worry, I haven't got knits. My hair just got itchy. Oh my god, the fact that knits were like a real thing in like primary school, that is really concerning. Anyway, yeah, and hopefully the lighting's good as well. I think it is. First thing I'm going to talk about is the moment I realized I was burnt out. So as I said yesterday, basically I film or I upload or I edit or I do all of that like every single day. Like I don't really ever have a day off. Like every single day I'm either editing for hours on end, filming, making a thumbnail, one or the other. And yesterday I had to film a video and I was like, hold on, I just don't really feel it. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to show up and post because that's what I do best. So I filmed the video. It wasn't very good, but I don't really care because it's more important, like, you know, it's more important to actually get the video out. And then I filmed the video and then I was just like, wait a minute, I just don't feel like myself. And I was like, I feel so burnt out and just exhausted. And yeah, but like I still did what I needed to, but I just noticed that like I did not feel the same. Yeah, because like I said, the thing with me is I upload well, no, I don't upload every single day, but like I'm working on my YouTube channel literally every single day, and I absolutely know it will pay off in the future. But obviously you need to balance your time effectively or else you're going to be burnt out. Like yesterday, I probably should have just rested, and probably today I should just be resting as well. But I just don't like that. Like I want to always be working. I want to always be doing something because that's just how I feel most productive. And oh my genuine God, trying to do whatever I want to do in this house is so hard. And I know this seems so out of touch because like there's nothing inherent, well, I mean, that's debatable, but like there's nothing like, you know, inherently wrong about my house. Like I have a bed to sleep in, so I'm fine. However, I hate living here more than anything. Like I cannot wait for the day that I move out. Like you guys do not understand. I need to move out more than anything. I'm so sick of the people living here. Like the people in my, I can't even. Actually, you know what? I can share my stories. Like, whenever I open myself up to anyone in this household, it literally gets turned against me in every single way possible, and it is so annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna explain the story. Yesterday, I was talking to my mum and my sister was talking about how she wanted to run the marathon because there was a marathon in our local town, like literally yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And she said she wanted to run it, but she couldn't because like the tickets were hard to get or something. And then I said to her, I was like, oh, it's fine because like when I'm living in London, you can run the London one and then I'll be there like at each checkpoint to support you. And then my mum completely shut me down and was like, oh, like, why are you talking about living in London when like you don't even have a job? No, she didn't even say that. She said like, what did she say? She basically just shut me down and she basically said, oh, you have all of these like big goals in life, but you have no idea how to get there. And I'm like, you have no idea what I'm doing. Like you have no idea what I'm doing. You have no idea what tricks I have up my sleeve. And like I have planned out, like I literally in my folder over there, I have year by year by year plan out of what I'm doing with my life and the direction I'm taking it in. situation. So like, I very much am aware of what I'm doing with my life and where I want my life to go. Anyway, so yeah, that was really, really weird, but she just always shuts me down and she never like encourages me. And I'm like, as a mother, like, you have one role and that's to support your children. As long as they're not doing anything stupid like drugs or like anything silly, then your main role is to support them. And for someone like me who wants to pursue content creation, you should be pursuing that. You should not, I mean, you should be encouraging that. You should not be telling me that like I'm never gonna make it, or I have no idea what I'm doing, or I should just quit, or all of this. Like, she literally pulls me back in so many ways. And it's just like, I want to thrive. I want to be in an environment where I feel encouraged, where I feel like people are supporting me. And in this house, I most certainly do not. And I know that seems so like small and out of touch. And the truth is, it is. There are a lot of things which goes on behind the scenes, which unfortunately I'm not comfortable with telling you guys. Yeah, it's just very, very, very unfortunate. And yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. But yeah, I feel like, especially for my mum in that moment, I was talking about my sister about it yesterday. She should be encouraging me. Like, you know, as a mum, she should be encouraging me, but she's not. And it just doesn't make sense. And she never ever has. Like, whenever I've talked about like wanting to achieve things or talked about like my ambitions, she's only ever shut it down. And like, no wonder she is, oh, can I say that? No wonder she's miserable. Like, no wonder she's a victim of abuse. No wonder she's stuck in a relationship which makes her unhappy. And it's like, the reason you're in that position is because you are ambitious. You never like dedicated towards yourself for something. And I'm literally trying to do the opposite of what she's done. And I'm trying to build my own life for myself. And she is just shutting me down. And it's like, literally, no wonder you've ended up so just unfortunate. Like, I would literally unalive myself if I lived my mum's life. Like, her life is so just the furthest thing I ever want to do. Like, she is fully reliant on someone who literally abuses her. And it's just crazy. Like, that is the furthest that I ever want to live my life. Like, in a million years, I never want to be in her position. She is so reliant on other people. She's so miserable, and she's stuck in a position in which she can't escape, because if she does escape it, she won't have food to feed her family. This is like quite deep, but honestly, like, I don't really care. Anyway, yeah, so that was really, really, really weird of her. And I'm like, you have one job, and it's to push and encourage your children. You should not be trying to hold them back just because you were too lazy to make anything out of your life. Like, when I say my mum has done nothing with her life other than have 4 children, which obviously is a big, big, big thing, I mean, she's done nothing. She's never got a good like qualification. She's never worked an impressive job. She's never built a business. She's never like done anything outstanding or anything like notable worthy. She's had children. She's relied on another man. She's lived a miserable life. She's held her children back in a lot of ways, and that is that. Like, I feel like I'm just not close to anyone in my family. Like, obviously, like, I'm closer to some than others, but like, I just don't feel connected to any one of them. Like, if I was to never see my family again, it wouldn't affect me, because I think I can say that I just don't like a lot of them. Like, I have like some of them, like my sister, like, I don't mind, and that's literally it. I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't say that I actively like them, like their personality, but like, I don't mind them. Like, they are who they are. I don't mind them that much. Whereas for all the others in my household, I literally like, I dislike the way they act. I dislike their beliefs, and I just dislike them as a person. And I don't want to spend any amount of energy around them, because when I do, I constantly feel like I'm being held back in life. And yeah, basically, I don't like the people in my family, and I need to leave this house more than anything. I really, really feel like 2026 is the year I leave. I have no idea if it is or not, but you know what? I'm just going to keep showing up and keep trying, and fingers crossed that it is, because I don't see myself doing another year in this house. Like, being deadly serious, I don't see myself doing that. This house is holding me back in ways that I cannot begin to explain. Like, I just can't do whatever I want. I can't even read my book in the morning because there is so much noise going on downstairs. Like, I can't go into the kitchen and eat when I want to because there are other people in there who literally physically push me back and hurt me. Yeah, so I can't eat when I want to. I can't read when I want to. I can't like go where I want to at certain times, because if other people in my family are there, then they're gonna shout at me, they're gonna hurt me, they're gonna do whatever they can to hold me back, and it's just so damaging, which is why I need to leave. I need to to leave, I need to leave. Like, so many times I go hungry because certain people in this house still haven't left the house yet. And I know if I go downstairs, I will literally be hurt. And there isn't even a valid reason as to why, but they will physically get their hands on me. I can't do that, which is at times why I have to go hungry. And I don't want to have to go hungry because like everyone has a right to eat. And typically I could go downstairs, but if I do, that means I'll be very, 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 very uncomfortable. Hands will be put on me and I just don't want to be in that position, and I'd rather be hungry than hurt. So yeah, so basically I'm just not doing really well at the moment and I feel a bit lost, but that's okay. Yeah, and I just need to move out of this house more than anything. I can't wait for the day that I leave though. Like that day, the day that I leave, I'm gonna say, I'm not thankful for any one of you. Like I'm thankful for my mum for feeding me when I was growing up and doing the absolute bare minimum. But other than that, I'm not thankful. Well, no, that's a lie. Like obviously I'm thankful for a roof over my head and water to drink. But if you were gonna have children, that is the bare of bare minimum. Do not have children if you can't feed them. Do not have children if they can't have a bed to sleep in. It should be as simple as that. Like that is not something in which I need to thank someone for, because if you decide to have children, that goes without saying. Yeah, but if someone like goes above and beyond, or like, I don't know, they make me feel welcome, or like they care for me, or they acknowledge my presence, then like I understand how that's going one step further, but that's not my reality. Oh, I'm thirsty. Yeah, and also my mum still doesn't know that I'm gay, and I'm like, I really think that I should tell her, but I know exactly how it's gonna go. Like she's gonna be in denial, she's obviously gonna be upset, she's gonna like lose a lot of respect for me, and I already like don't agree with 95% of the things that she does. Like I don't agree with her in a lot of things, and I just don't really respect the decisions that she's made. So yeah, I was thinking about whether I should tell her or not, but I don't know. I literally have no idea. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking today, should I film a sit down video where I come out to my mum, because that would be such a good video. But I just decided not to because I'm quite tired today, but I'm still filming a video right now, so that doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but she still doesn't know I'm gay, and I know exactly how it's gonna go. She's gonna be in denial, she's gonna lose respect for me, and it's just gonna make me hella uncomfortable. So I don't really know if I should or not, but like there's so many times she'll talk about like me having a girlfriend, and I'm like, how do you not see, like, the closet is glass, the closet is see-through. I am so well, in front of her I'm so openly myself. Like in front of her I say what I want, I act how I want, I model walk down the kitchen, like I sway in my hips, I pose, like I do everything I want. Well, not everything I want to, but like I don't hold back with my sexuality or who I am. And the fact that she still hasn't clocked on is honestly really, really, really weird. And she literally still thinks that I'm straight. And the thing is with her, no matter how many times I tell her that I'm gay, because the thing is I've said to her about like how I want to like find a rich man and just live with a man in my life and never have to like put up with anyone else. And I've told her that, and she's always just been like in denial and been like, what? Like, no, like that's not you. That's just a little phase. So when I tell her, she's definitely gonna think that it's just a little phase that I'm going through. But you know what? That's gonna take some time for her to accept, and that's fine. But yeah, that's on her. She'll take her own time accepting that. And as long as like, you know, I'm doing whatever I need to do in order to push myself further into the next stage of my life, then I'm fine with that. But yeah, so I was thinking about whether I should tell her or not, but I think I will, because like I'm sick of her talking to me about girlfriends or just like pretending that I'm not gay when like I've been pretty open to her. Like it doesn't take a genius. Like I've talked so much about living with a rich man, about finding a husband, about all these things, and the way I act, the way I speak, the closet is glass. Like you can very much tell that I'm gay, but I just don't think she wants to accept that. And honestly, I don't think she even ever will accept that, but that's fine. Yeah, and I literally, I just can't be myself here. Like I can't dress the way I want to, I can't act the way I want to, I can't speak how I want to. Like my existence is not an existence which is like favorable. Like the people in, if I showed my true self, people in my house would not accept me, and it would just be so beyond uncomfortable, and I don't really want to do that to myself, which is why I need to move out. But the thing is with me, I know I'm gonna be living my dream life. Like I know every single one of my wildest dreams in life will come true, because I'm a hard worker and I'm disciplined and I show up and I learn every single day. And if you continue to do something every single day of your life and you learn and you apply yourself, eventually whatever you want will be a reality. This is like one of my favorite ideas. Like think about this. If you have a huge tree, I can't remember who I heard this from. It was some girl on TikTok. I love her. But if you have a huge tree, wherever, and every single day you get an axe and you like hit it 3 times with all your strength. Like the first couple weeks, the first couple months, even the first year, you might not see a whole lot of an impact. But every single day, the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, it is inevitable for a fact the tree is going to fall down. And I apply that analogy with literally every single part of my life. If you show up if people ask me what's your best piece of advice, I always say show up. Because if you show up every single day, day in, day out, and you devote your life to something, eventually you will get what you want. It's simply a matter of cause and effect. If there's a tree and you swing an axe at it 10 times a day, eventually it's going to fall down. If you want to become skinny and you run for 30 minutes every single day and track your diet, eventually you're going to become skinny. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's another thing I need to talk about. Hold on. Let me add to the list. Surgeries in Turkey. We'll get onto that. Anyway, yeah, that is one of my favorite quotes. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. So I just want you guys to know that if you're struggling right now, you have to remember that, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel and you will get through it. And also you just need to show up. Like that is genuinely the secret to life. If you want something bad enough, it doesn't matter how big and ambitious your dreams are, you can get it. If you show up every single day and you learn, you can absolutely get it. So yeah, that's my advice. And I want to move out of this house. So trust me when I say I will move out. Oh yeah, and yesterday, oh my God, guys, Euphoria season 3 is coming out like a month today, or like a month in a couple days. And I'm so excited. I would genuinely say Euphoria is my favorite ever TV show. Like watching that at 17 years old did something to me. Like that changed my entire outlook on life, because every single character in that show I related to in some way. Like every single one of them I related to, and I just loved it. Which honestly, like if someone asked me what's your favorite show and I say, oh yeah, it's a show about teenagers doing drugs and like being crazy, then you know that's not very admirable. Well, actually no, like it doesn't matter, but people will probably look at me like, oh, that's your favorite show, right? That tells me a lot. Yeah, I really love the show and I cannot wait for it to come out. And this is what I was talking about, because when I was 17, I first watched a show when I was 17, and obviously it talks a lot about depression. And when I was 17, I was in sixth form and I was going through it. I was depressed. Well, actually no, I can't even say that I was depressed, because you know, it's not like I had someone to diagnose me with depression. However, I wanted to off myself every single day. I would wake up and I just would not want to be there. And I would go to school and it would be the most dragging thing of my life. And I couldn't picture of anything else other than literally offing myself. Yeah, it was very hard. It was very traumatic. But this is what I was going to say. I can't, like, wait, I shouldn't be saying this, but like at parts, like I kind of miss it. Like the thrill of it was honestly kind of everything. And yeah, at times I honestly miss it. Hold on, wait, I might try and change this setup so it's a bit more comfortable. Okay, oh, this is comfy. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry guys, we're having a slight, you know, switch up. Let me just get my pillow. No! Oh, no. I can't be having this. Not today, sweetheart. Not today. Don't mess with the queen, because I will literally sue lawyers. Okay, Sony? Don't mess with me. Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Is that fine? Why is it wonky? Can you please just not? Okay, that's fine. We're going to leave it there. Sorry, guys. We had a bit of a change in thing, but my back got tired, so I want to sit back. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, at times I literally miss how depressed I felt. Like something about my sadness is like so many times in my life I'm like, hold on, I miss that. Like waking up every single day and feeling no other emotion but sadness is something that I miss, because I don't know, it was just comforting because it was all I knew. Like I didn't know how to feel happy, I didn't know how to have fun, like all I felt was sadness. And at times in my life I miss that. Like literally shoot me, I miss that. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I think it was because I think I missed that version of myself at times, because sadness became so familiar. Like at times in my life, that was the only thing I felt. Like that was it. I didn't feel any other emotion, and because of that I tied sadness to literally a whole era of my life. Like that was years of my life where all I felt was sadness. So obviously at times I feel nostalgic about that, but yeah, honestly I miss my sadness, and I'm excited for Euphoria season 3 to come out, because yeah, watching that at 17 literally altered my brain chemistry. And also a lot of it was about depression and Rue's depression, and I felt really connected during the time. So I cannot wait for Euphoria it to come out because I most certainly will be watching that. Yeah, so that is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to say that at times I miss the person, like I miss how I felt during school, but I think that was because the feeling of depression became so familiar, and like I seeked so much comfort in it because I was like, I know every single day that at the end of the day I'm gonna feel depressed, I'm gonna feel like I want to die, and that was comforting because it was the same thing every single day. The thing about me is I love feeling comfort. Like I love being warm. Like that is one of my favorite things. Like I love my entire body feeling so warm. Like that's one of my favorite feelings. And also I love comforting things. Like I will rewatch a show 10 times because I know absolutely every single thing which will happen, and that makes me feel so seen because like I know what's gonna happen, so it's not stressful. I don't have to like think about what might be happening because I already know. And speaking about TV shows, guys, I've dabbled in television. Like I don't know why, but I used to never watch shows or watch films, but recently more than ever I've been catching up on all the classic films and a lot of TV series. The TV series that I'm watching right now is called Big Little Lies, and it is so good. It's like this mystery series about mums living up in like a suburban beachside town, and basically lots of eerie things go on, and yeah, there's lots of drama, and it's really good. I love it. And also I started Gossip Girl because I always see the edits on my For You page, and I was like, why have I never watched this show? Because this show is literally about rich, white, pretty girls living in New York, living their dream lives. Like that is my absolute dream of dream. Oh my God, another thing I'm going to talk about is Nepo babies. I'm going to add that on the list. Hold on. Nepotism. Anyway, I was watching Gossip Girl and I got like 8 episodes into the first series, and I was like, this is good. Like this is absolutely my kind of show, and I love the idea about it. Like these rich 18-year-olds living in East Side New York, like just living that absolute dream, lots of drama. Like it appealed to me. But when I actually started watching it, I was like, okay, I don't really care who's dating who, what the drama is. Like it's just a bit boring, no shade. Yeah, so I stopped 8 episodes in, but I think I'll pick it back up again like during like September autumn season because I feel like it really is a good autumn show. And also something else that I really want to watch is SEX in the City, or SEX at the City. I've heard so many good things about that show, and everyone says like you will watch it when the time is right. Like when the time comes in your life where you need to watch that show, you will watch it and you will resonate with it deeply. So I have to watch SEX in the City. What else have I been watching recently? Oh, High Potential. I've been watching High Potential recently, and it's basically about this cleaner who realizes that she's really smart, so she starts working for the FBI, and then every single case is so satisfying because every single episode she works on a new case, and then by the end of the case usually she figures out like who's behind it all, who killed who, and it's just so satisfying to see someone's brain work like that, because basically what a high potential individual is, it's someone who has an IQ of over like 130, so basically they're super smart. And yeah, I love that. What else do I want to start watching? Oh my God, and one of like my favorite series that I've watched was Squid Game, because nothing can make me that anxious. Like in order to artificially produce anxiety, that takes a lot, and not a lot can do that, but Squid Game hit the nail on that, and that was literally everything to me. I should so start a podcast. Like I can talk and talk and talk. As long as I've got a pillow and backrest, I can talk for Jesus Christ. Anyway, Squid Game was phenomenal. Nothing built my heart rate like that ever, and I loved it. So I started watching this series called Alice in Borderland. Oh my God, it was like, honestly, I'd say better than Squid Game. It was so good. It's like the same kind of premise-ish. Basically, one day, it takes place in Tokyo, I think, and one day these 3 teenage boys wake up and they're friends and everywhere is empty, and then they get a notification on their phone saying that they need to meet here to participate in a game, and if they can get through the game, they go on to the next game, and basically, once they complete every game, they can return back to normal life. And oh my God, it was so good. I literally loved it. It was phenomenal. Like I was obsessed with it. It's like Squid Game, but it's just so much more fun, and there's so many twisty parts, and I loved it. So definitely recommend that. Anyway, why was I talking about? Oh yeah, because of Euphoria. Yeah, basically the queen is feeling depressed, and I really like, I kind of like it in a way, because I'm like, hold on, this used to be everything. Like every single day I would wake up, I would sulk in my depression, I wouldn't do anything with my life, I wouldn't speak to anyone, I would just sit in my depression, and honestly I really liked it. So yeah, part of me is missing that depressed feeling. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, and I can't wait for Euphoria. Like I am so excited to see Cassie, to see Maddie, to see all the edits. It's gonna be everything. Yeah, anyway, what did I want to talk about next? Next, I wanted to talk about burnout versus depression, because right now, I think I'm like in the middle of them both, but I just want to differentiate between them just to help people feel more aware. So for me, burnout is when you get exhaustion from working. It comes when you don't balance and you don't find a good, like, you know, balance between your work life and resting. And that's what I feel, because I'm prone to overworking myself. Like, when I want something, I want something. So I will work and work and work and work and work and show up every single day, and I will not care about resting because I'm just too focused on work. And I think that's what leads to burnout. And that's why right now I am so exhausted. I just need to spend my days resting and spend my days not doing anything. So yeah, I feel like the rest of the day I'm just gonna spend like watching my TV shows, relaxing, reading my books, just doing that kind of stuff, because I feel like it's really, really necessary. And honestly, like I said, I probably shouldn't be filming this video right now. I probably should be resting, but what can I say? I'm a hustler. The queen wants to work, so I'm absolutely gonna do that. Yeah, and anyway, depression, I would say, is when you feel so empty and so numb to the core, where it's like you cannot feel any other emotion other than sulking in your sadness. Like, that's what it's like to me. And right now I'm in the middle of both of them. Yeah, and I just want to point out the difference between them, because I don't want you guys to get mixed up. And I do want to, and I would say that like both can exist at once, but you know, it's important to know the difference. But yeah, I would say right now I don't think I'm depressed. I would say I'm more exhausted. But also, it's like you can't really say that you're depressed unless you've been diagnosed for depression. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm depressed, when I'd be self-diagnosing myself. Well, I guess you can, because like, who cares? But I'm trying to think about advice. I'm gonna give you guys some advice with burnout. I know I should honestly be taking my own advice, but I know at times you would feel like you don't want to rest. But finding a good work-life balance is so important, because if you work every single day, you're going to burn out, and then the next week of your life you're not going to do anything, which is why I cannot emphasize it enough. If your body is telling you you should rest, or if you're just not feeling like yourself, you have to rest. Take the day off, take the next 2 days off, take the weekend off, take the week off. Just relax, because you have no idea how important it is. And with depression, honestly, I need to make a full sit down video about how to deal with depression, but I would say you just have to get yourself out of the cycle. And I know that seems so like backhanded, but if you're depressed, you have to do things every single day which get you out of that depression, because there's a reason as to why you're depressed. Maybe you're not getting your vitamins, maybe you're not moving your body, maybe you're not eating the right foods, maybe there's no goal that you should be striving towards. Like, there's always something which makes you depressed. Oh my god, I just realized my mic is black and so is my top, so you can't even see it. Oh my god, that's so cool. Anyway, yeah, like, I have my habits that I do every single day, which I make sure I do to make sure I don't fall into my depressive pit. And that is every single day I read my book to exercise my mind, I do my skincare, I move my body, I go on a walk, I come back, I have my vitamins, and then what do? I work. Like, I have something that I'm striving towards every single day. I work, I film TikToks, I upload my videos, I make thumbnails, I schedule videos. Like, I work every single day, which keeps my mind busy. And then yeah, the evening comes, you know, I have my dinner, I do my skincare, I journal every single day, and that helps clear my mind so much. Like, journaling truly changed my life, and I love it more than ever. Like, I just get 10 minutes, well, sometimes more, but like 10 minutes I can just play my music and write a couple pages as to how I'm feeling, planning my future, and it just makes me feel so much more at peace. So I would definitely recommend journaling. But yeah, those things, I literally have a poster right there on my wall, which I make sure I do every single day, and it has become so embedded into my routine. A day does not go past where I don't do them things, and doing them daily habits makes me stay on top of everything. Yeah, oh my god, I read the book Atomic Habits like months and months ago, and it was such a good book. Like, if you want to learn how to build new habits which excel you in life and how to get rid of ones which are holding you back, Atomic Habits is a great book. Yeah, why was I talking about that? Yeah, depression. As cliche as it sounds, you have to find things which push you outside of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, you have to find things which are keeping you busy and keeping you occupied, because if not, you're just gonna spiral into such a deep depression. And when I didn't have my daily habits, I would find that I was so depressed like so often, whereas once I got my routine, which I stick to every single day, I realized I'm not like, I don't fall into my depressions that often anymore. Like, it's quite a rare thing. So yeah, another rare thing is crying. I feel like I cry maybe like once or twice a year. Like, I really do not cry a lot. Like, I feel like I'm quite numb when it comes to crying. Like, I just don't cry, and I feel like that's so interesting, but honestly I just don't find the need to. Like, I just don't find the need to. But when you do cry, oh my God, it is so relaxing. Like, it is the nicest feeling in the entire world. I don't think you could ever get a nicer feeling than that, because you just let go of everything and you don't have a thought on your mind, and you're just able to let go of the things which held you back. And I love it. So yeah, if you need to cry, definitely cry, because crying is very much worth it. If you're struggling with burnout or depression right now, for burnout, you have to find a balance. You cannot work every single day, because that's unrealistic. And the people like Kim Kardashian, like Mr. Beast, they find a balance. And if they don't find a balance, then they will burn out as well. So you are not the problem, but you do need to find a balance in order to make sure that you don't go crazy. And for depression, you have to have some kind of routine. If you don't have routine, then you're just gonna fall into your depressive state, okay? You need to have a goal every single day that you're working towards. You need to get up, you need to move your body, and you just need to be excited. And if you're not willing to pull yourself out of that depressive pit, then it's gonna take a lot of time. And yeah, that's honestly all I can say. But know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you might be struggling with it right now, but you will get there. So stay consistent and things will always work out exactly how they're meant to be. Sometimes people say that and I'm like, do you think that's just a coping mechanism? Because I guarantee you, if you asked 100 strangers who are 90 years old, oh, did everything work out? I guarantee they'd say no. So I think this saying that everything is going to work out exactly how it's meant to be is a coping mechanism, unless it truly does, but I find that hard to believe. Anyway, yeah, and I also just want to say why taking breaks is so important. As I've mentioned, if you don't take breaks, you will lead to burnout, and you have to do things in your life which are different and which are new and exciting. You have to spice up your life sometimes. Spice up your life. Things like reading, things like resting, things like not forcing yourself to do things even though you feel like it's making you productive. And you need to step back for a few days, because if you don't allow your body and your mind to rest, then you're gonna be burnt out and you're never gonna be able to come back from it. Which is why I think the absolute best thing that you can do is pause, take a step back, reconsider, and actually allow yourself time instead of forcing yourself into the next thing. Like, that is so important. And honestly, I'd recommend that more than ever. I feel like my background is quite plain, but that's fine. The rest of my room, my view isn't plain. Like, I've got a cute brown couch, I've got a cute green accent wall, I've got my bookshelf, like, I've got my Persian rug, I've got my desk. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah, taking breaks is super important. And if you don't take breaks, then you're just going to find yourself burnt out, and it's not going to be a productive use of your time. So make sure you take breaks and do not burn yourself out. And also, another thing I want to talk about is that life comes in phases. In nature and literally just in geography, everything in life which goes up always comes back down, and everything which goes down always comes back up. And I feel like life is just constantly like this big wave which just keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. And like them different times in which you're up can last, like them months which I'm up can last for like 3 months, and then it can be down for a week, and then up for a week, and then down for a year, and then up for a year. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like life just always comes in phases. Like in geography, in nature, in business, in psychology, like everything just goes back up and down. And honestly, once I realized that, I was like, hold on, even though I might be feeling like the world is ending, even though I might be feeling like my life is a lie, I know it's going to get better. So even though today I've been feeling depressed and I haven't been feeling like myself, I know very, very shortly things are going to go brighter than ever for me. And I'm going to be like, why was I ever worried when around the corner was filled with such blessings? I never know. So even when life feels heavy, you will keep moving. Like, you will still be moving, because your life never stops. And I think that's one of the beauty of life. One of the beauty of life is that life never stops. And I think that's beautiful, because you can't sulk in your sadness and you can't stop everything around you, because life is not going to wait for you. Life is going to keep moving, which is why you need to proactively do everything that you can in order to get better. So yeah, life ain't waiting around for no one, but you need to remember that in order to progress, you have to take rests. And taking rests is literally you pushing yourself forward. So please don't forget that. And that is why today I'm very much focusing on resting. I'm going to spend the rest of the day watching my TV shows, eating food, going on TikTok, playing games on my phone, reading books. I want to finish my book today. So yeah, honestly, reading a book was something that I picked up at like the end of last year, and it genuinely has changed my life. Like, it is so much fun, because the thing is, in my GCSEs, my highest grade I got was like an A star in English literature. And I always thought like, oh, like I was just lucky. Like, that doesn't actually mean anything. Like, I was just lucky. No, I was not lucky. I had an eye for literature, and I had the mindset to analyze texts and to find the deeper meaning of what the author was trying to convey. And because of that, I got my A star. And that is why, fun fact, wait, should I share this? Yeah, I can share this. I'm gonna become an author. Like, I'm gonna become an author. I think I love reading, and I think what I love more than reading is writing and analyzing my own work. So I'm definitely gonna become an author, and I cannot wait for that era of my life. And I've actually been planning out a few books and planning out some storylines. Obviously, none have developed so far, but I really want to publish my first book this year. But yeah, because I thought to myself, I can't let that grade, I can't let that A star go to waste. Like, had it been a B, I would have been like, oh, okay, I can let that B go to waste. That's not important. But I'm not letting that A star go to waste because I did that. Like, I got that A star, and that just means that I have an eye for literature, and I think I'm quite good with my words, and I think I can express myself in ways others can't, and I need to take advantage of that. So yeah, I'm going to be writing a book, so stay tuned because that will be coming out soon. Well, actually, no promises. Ideally by the end of 2026, but who knows? It might be 2027, depending on where my life goes. And that is the thing. I haven't even talked about university here, but that is the reason why I didn't go to university. Had I got good grades in my A-levels, like if I got like 3 A stars, I would have been like, right, I can't let this go to waste because I'm clearly gifted and I clearly have something notable worthy here. So I would have been like, right, I'm not letting that go to waste. But because I didn't get very good at my A-levels, I thought I've got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go after my dreams in life and show up every single day until I achieve what I want, because there is no point in going to uni and chasing something in which I don't want to when none of that is who I am. Like, going to uni and studying whatever I was gonna study wouldn't make sense because I'm not that gifted in that particular scene. Well, like, I am gifted academically, but like, I'm more gifted in other things. Like, I'm more funny than I am. Actually, no, I was gonna say I'm more funny than I am intelligent. That ain't true. I would say they're very equal. I have more of a passion for being funny than I have a passion for going to uni, which is why I need to take advantage you need to make use of your advantages in life. Like, the universe has gifted you with so many things and you have to take advantage of them. I am so good at making other people feel seen. I'm so good at making other people laugh. I'm so intelligent. I'm so creative. I'm so good at social media, and I need to take advantage of that. And everyone has special things in their life in which they need to take advantage of. And yeah, I feel like that is really important. And once you actually utilize your characteristics to your advantage, that is the best way in which you can live your life, because you will find yourself excelling so much quicker than you did before. So yeah, I don't even know where I got on that topic, but yeah, basically I'm coming out with a book and I'm going to spend the rest of my day reading books. Hold on, I want to change the setup again. Yes, okay, I changed the setup. Maybe I should have kept this setup, but oh well. We haven't got long left of the video, so I just thought I'd change just for this little bit. Anyway, oh, I'm really hot. It's like really hot. Oh yeah, and yesterday I did an Amazon shop, and I want to do more Amazon shopping today. I just love Prime. Like, Amazon sponsor me. I love Prime so much because you can order stuff and get it really quickly. And no, this is not sponsored, but yeah, what was I going to say? I want to do some shopping today. Basically, something about me is whenever like I move my body, like even right now, like if I go outside right now and go for a 10-minute walk, my armpits will sweat. Nowhere else on the rest of my bodies, but my armpits will get wet. And this is something which is so annoying. So I Googled it and 2 of the options came up. The first option was Botox in your armpits, because if you get Botox in your armpits, apparently it stops you from sweating. I was considering it, but I don't have the money, so I ain't gonna be doing that. And the second option that I saw was on Amazon. They sell this cheap, well, it was like £10 for a deodorant, so it was quite expensive, and it was a tiny one. But yeah, it was this deodorant, and basically what it does is it stops you from sweating. I think like when you put the deodorant on, it's called Dry Claw. When you put the deodorant on, it like blocks your sweat glands in your armpits, so it means that you won't sweat for like several days at a time. And I was like, oh my god, I need that. So the Queen purchased it, and on top of that, I bought this book from this author which I've never heard of before, but I googled like deep, dark, thrilling books because I just really wanted a dark book to really, you know, get me. So I ordered the book, and it's called No Exit, and I cannot wait to read it. It's about this girl, and her mum has cancer, and she's on her way back home to visit her mum to help her, but then there's a snowstorm, so she gets stuck at this like petrol station meeting point type thing, and then there are a bunch of other people there who also got stuck on the road. And then as she's there, she looks into the back of a van, because there's a van parked there, and she sees a little girl. So someone who is at the rest stop with her is a kidnapper, and basically a bunch of stuff happen. So I cannot wait to read that. It's called No Exit. I'll let you guys know my review once I've read it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Today I'm prioritizing eating, relaxing, sleeping, playing games, reading, shopping, and just having fun, okay? I love, like, shopping is literally my favorite thing ever. I don't want to be like a typical person. Actually, honestly, I don't even shop a lot, but like once I like have a reliable source of income, I do see myself shopping quite a bit. But yeah, I just love shopping. Shopping is what makes me happy. Anyway, what is my next point I want to talk about? Yeah, that's everything. Oh, well, not quite. Another thing is I need a holiday more than ever recently. Oh, I'm literally sweating. Like I've had to roll up my my trousers. Anyway, I need a holiday more than ever. And because it's like March right now, like if you were to go on holiday, I guarantee it'd be so cheap. And also there'd be no children running around and like just making a mess of your experience. So I really, really want to go on holiday like badly more than ever recently. I don't think I will go on holiday. Maybe like I might do, like I might look into holiday because there is nothing I need more than the beach. Like nothing heals my soul than the beach. If I could spend 30 minutes at the beach right now, I would pay so much to do that. Like being at the beach is the most mind clearing thing that you can ever go through. The second I step into that body of water, I feel like all my negative energy and thoughts are just getting washed away with the water's waves. So yeah, I need to go back to the beach more than ever. Yeah, but basically I really, really want a holiday. And I was actually looking at Thailand. I know, quite rogue. You ain't going to Thailand. I was just looking at it for fun. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going. Also, guys, you should follow me on my Instagram as well. My Instagram is the exact same as my YouTube. Anyway, another thing I want to be talking about is Nepo babies. This is so random and this has got nothing to do with being burnt out, but I'm just going to talk about it because I have an opinion. I hate the slander on Nepo babies. There is nothing inherently wrong with a Nepo baby, and I have no idea why everyone is hating on them. You cannot choose to be a Nepo baby. You cannot control it. So why would you hate on them for something they cannot control? Like, it does not make any sense. And also, if a Nepo baby is talented, then they deserve every bit of recognition that they get. You understand? Like, if someone's a good singer, then they're a good singer. It doesn't matter if they came from nepotism. Like, that simply doesn't matter. They're a good singer and that is the fact. Or they're a good actor, or they're a good model, and that is the bottom line. You should not hate on someone simply because they were born into it. Like, as long as they can acknowledge, I think that's the thing. As long as they can acknowledge that they are so, like what's the word I'm looking for? As long as they can acknowledge how, like, lucky they are, and as long as they can acknowledge that they are an outlier, then there's no problem with it. Like, if they can say, hey, you know what? You're right. I am very lucky. I haven't really had to work hard. I didn't need to do anything. I never had to worry about money or getting a job or any of that. Then, like, I absolutely love Nepo babies, and I completely agree that we need to stop the hate on them because they can't control it. And if they can admit how privileged they are, then there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, honestly, if I would die, I would kill to come back as a Nepo baby. Like, if I could come back as anyone, I would come back as a Nepo baby. I'm not going to say specific names because, you know, I don't want to be outing anyone, but there are a few Nepo babies I have in my mind who I would kill to live their lives. Like, what do you mean you just get to live and, like, you don't have to work? Like, you don't need to work to achieve something in life. You can simply exist and live, and money and opportunities, they just come your way. Like, that is one of the nicest things. But also, I actually saw Nia from Dance Mums said this. She was like, she basically said, what is the point of being at the top if you can't work your way there? Like, because if you're automatically at the top, you're automatically famous, you automatically have money, you automatically have job opportunities, then the beauty of working your way to get up there is completely vanished. And I couldn't agree more with her because, like, I think the beauty in becoming successful is 95% of the journey on the way there. It's not actually about the final destination. And for Nepo babies, they don't really have that journey as much because obviously they're born into nepotism. They have the money, they have the fame, they have the opportunities. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. But basically, stop the Nepo baby slander. I love Nepo babies. And honestly, I really, really see myself as a Nepo baby. Not because my parents are famous or rich or any of that. No one knows my surname. My parents are the furthest thing from Nepo babies, but I just feel like at my core, like at my soul, I should be a Nepo baby. So yeah, I resonate with you guys and I see you. Oh yeah, I was also, okay, this is the very last thing I'm going to be talking about before I go because I'm literally going to sweat and melt into a pool on my bed. Anyway, I was having a look at surgery in Turkey because, don't worry guys, I'm probably not going to fall a victim to that, but I was just having a look because basically getting plastic surgery or fillers or any of that in Turkey is so much cheaper, and basically my mum recently went to Turkey because she goes there for a specific doctor because she thinks it's better than the one in England. I'm not too sure about that, but she can believe whatever she wants to. It's her doctors, not mine. Yeah. So I was researching it, and like you can get such good procedures for so cheap. Like it's literally crazy. Like basically I was looking at this thing to get like your stomach. Like what they do is they basically, your stomach is like this. So what they do is they like cut this part of it off, and then it just leaves you with a really, really thin tube, which is now your new stomach. And one of my cousin's ex did this. And basically, yeah, they cut your stomach so it's just a really, really thin tube. So what that means is that when you eat food, you don't need to eat a lot, because one thing about me is I eat a lot. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, I am so skinny, like, without a doubt, but I eat so much. Like, my portions are absolutely crazy. So I was considering it because I was like, maybe I want to be skinnier. Like, I was considering it. So I Googled it in England, and it's like £10,000 to get that procedure done. But you go to Turkey, guess how much it is? 2K. 2K to get it done instead of 10,000. And I would much rather pay 2,000 than 10,000. But obviously, I'm not going to get that done. Probably not now, probably not ever. And also, another thing is that what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if I ever wanted to like bulk up in my future, if I ever wanted to put on some muscle or gain a bit of weight, if you get that surgery done, then you can't really do that because your stomach is tiny and, you know, you're not gonna want to eat. So yeah, food for thought. But yeah, if you guys wanting to get surgeries done, definitely go to Turkey because it is so much cheaper. Anyway, that is literally everything that I wanted to talk about. So as you guys can see, the Queen isn't doing really well, but I'm really, really glad that I spoke to you guys because, you know, you've helped me feel a lot better. I am starving. Like, I am so hungry. So I need to go downstairs and eat food. And I've been filming for 53 minutes. And also, my battery is gonna die. So it's perfect timing. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment down below. Comment down below, I watched till the very end if you actually did. Because if anyone sat through the entire thing, I will be shocked and I wanna know. But guys, you have no idea how much I love and how much I support each and every single one of you. And at times in your life, things can feel bad. It can feel like everything in the world is falling apart, but I have to remind you that that's not the case, okay? So yeah, know that I love you, know that you guys all mean the world to me, and know that if you're struggling right now, it will get better. You simply have to push through it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day, have a relaxing evening, and I love you all so, so much. Stay skinny, stay cute, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye. I'm so hungry. Right, I need food. I need food. Bye, guys. I love you so, so much. Thank you truly for everything. I love each and every one of you. You guys are literally changing my life. So thank you. Mwah. Bye, y'all. 54 minutes, period.